What's up, y'all? Welcome to Voodoo Chin, man. Voodoo Chin Music Group, Voodoo Chin Music IT. Ongwen Samdula. The topic today is I've been listening a lot about Jaguar White, right? Y'all heard of her before, Jaguar White, man. She has so much information. You know what I mean? She has so much information, and I'd be like, damn, how does she know all these stuff, man? Who do she know? But eventually, she know all this stuff because she was part of the circle, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't try not talk about Diddy and stuff like that because we all knew about Diddy, man. Everybody knew, Diddy had it coming for some reason or not. But yeah, Diddy had it coming. We have this lady Jaguar White who been exposing Diddy for so long. Not just Speedy D, but the whole music industry. Man, it been awesome, man. It been awesome. And to see now that Puff done got arrested, man. Done got arrested and sent to prison. You know what I mean? That's like a whole. You know what I mean? He's not shocked. I'm not shocked about that. You know what I mean? Because I already know, like, have an idea about the music industry, how the music industry works. So yeah, but she been praying, man, for that to happen, though. You know what I mean? For that to happen, so it's finally come to light. So and then she talk about like a whole lot of people, man, a whole lot of people. She be exposing like the whole music industry, the whole celebrity type of stuff. You know what I mean? She be on it, like she be on it, man. If you hear her, like if you ever listen to her, man, like or any old videos, man, since how long she been like talking about like stuff like that. She been speaking out, you know what I mean, about the Diddy's parties, the celebrities who be there, who's are the ringleaders and everything. Like she be dropping a whole lot of conversations about that. Like, and when I mean at first, like I was like, who this lady is, you know what I mean? At first, when I used to first listening to her, like I didn't know who she was. Basically, I was like, who this lady is, man? She talking crazy about the music industry. She talking crazy about, a whole lot of celebrities, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, who is she? Find out, you know what I mean? She been in the music industry. She have a beautiful voice. She can sing as well. You know what I mean? She is talented. I guess she got blackballed, you know what I mean, by the music industry. And ever since then, she been exposing the whole music industry, like especially, like black music industry, like hip hop and R&B and B and stuff like that. Man, she be going at it. She be going at it. She be talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce, Usher, P. Diddy, and all these crazy ass celebrities, man. And it been amazing, man. So I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to figure out how did, like she come with, know about all them people. Like she know everybody's business. You know what I mean? I can understand that you know some stuff, you know what I mean, about people, but damn, you know about everybody? Like, you know so much about these niggas, man. You even talking about their private parts, you know what I mean? Like, man, but is she right though? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Is she truly right about everything, or she just heard that, something might have happened? You know what I mean? Something might have happened, and that, I mean, she get hurt by it, and then, she exposing everybody in the music industry. I love music, man. I love music. Like, the talent is the talent. You know what I mean? Whether these people doing a whole lot of crazy stuff, you know what I mean? You cannot take away their talent. You cannot take away what they done. You know what I mean? So that's why I respect, even though like the music industry though, like it's full of BS. You know what I mean? I still love music. I still respect the music industry a little bit. You just don't follow the man, man. You know what I mean? Follow the knowledge. Don't follow the man, because like a lot of people, like, you know what I mean, who follow men gonna end up being, like this, or they gonna be caught up in some crazy stuff because you following man law, man. You following man law. And then if you love to be famous so much, if you love the fame so much, a whole lot of things gonna happen. You gonna end up, you know what I mean? You're going to end like at the DDS parties, you know what I mean? You're going to end up at those parties because you want to be famous so much. You want to do everything that is possible for you to be famous. Once you like to be famous or love to be famous so much, now you're going to do like the extra. You're going extra miles to be famous. And things like that going to happen, you know what I mean? You're going to encounter people like Puff, you know what I mean? A whole lot of predators out there. So, like I always say, man, don't follow the man, follow the knowledge. You know what I mean? Follow the knowledge because if you following man, you're gonna end up, being led astray. You know what I mean? You're gonna end up being led astray. So don't follow no man, follow the knowledge, and then the fact that the music industry has been getting exposed and stuff. The music industry is getting exposed, and I like that because there's a lot of evil dead, you know what I mean, evil people in the world, and they prey on the less fortunate, you understand? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe that's my look, man. Maybe that's my look. You know what I mean? But so therefore, yeah, the music industry is full of people. You know what I mean? Predators, like they said, who would take advantage of other people. But the fact that, you know what I mean, a lot of celebrities, grown people, got caught up on that, like that's just stupid, right? So, where's the planet of the apes look? What is that though? But like I was saying, a lot of people, man, they're gonna lead us straight once you are following man. You know what I mean? So the power is within man, right? But man choose to give his power away because of lack of knowledge, right? Or man, give his power away because he need, you know what I mean? He always in the need of something, like, you know what I mean? It's always in the need of something. Of course, like once you're in the need of so many things, what's going to happen? You're gonna get whatever you looking for. You know what I mean? Whatever you're looking for. There's a Creole proverb say "Mache chache, bajam dormi sans souper." It's basically if you going to look, you're gonna find something, man. You know what I mean? If you're looking, you're gonna find something. If your desire is to be bigger than life, you're gonna end up doing things that's bigger than life to get there. And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up being in a whole lot of trouble with the law. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to condemn whatever, whoever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the nigga did whatever he's been accused of, but you know what I mean? If he's been talking, people been talking about that for years. You know what I mean? For years, and then so it just finally like people, whoever that pays him or got him into that, you know what I mean, that type of mentality, I guess. Because the man was a scary dude. Like if you go back to 96, 93, before 96 and stuff like that, this man looked like an innocent young, kid who probably couldn't harm nobody. You know what I mean? But hey, if you want power, you're gonna do a whole lot of things, you know what I mean, to get power, and then you're gonna end up become what you wanted, you know what I mean? If because anybody who looking for power gonna get it, you know what I mean? If that's what you're looking for, you're gonna end up getting it. But what are you willing to sacrifice for that? What are you willing to do for that? You know what I mean? So a lot of people, they will sacrifice their own family, man. They will sacrifice their own family for fame. They will sacrifice their own children, their own parents for fame, bro. So therefore, once you're doing that, once you want to do that, basically you want to be famous, and then you sign with the devil, or basically not even the devil. These people not even that. You know what I mean? It's just people who think they have power, in the world. So but that's the people that what I mean you end up signing your life away to because of a couple of $100, couple of $1,000. So and then what happened is, when they asking for their own payments, so man, it's just strange, what I mean, what's been going on in the music industry for the last 30 years. You know what I mean? For the past 30 years, a whole lot been going on. So, but my question is, how do she know all these people? How did she end up being on those circle to even get invited to those parties? You know what I mean? I'm not getting invited. I never got invited to none of these parties. Why? I don't know these people, man. You know what I mean? I don't know these people. You don't know these people neither. So I'm sure you have never been invited to those type of party. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just funny, man. It's just funny how it is though. But I hope, what I mean, like a lot of people could get the answers that they been looking for. A lot of families will have closure, basically. You feel me? So the thing is, man, trying to stay away from all these crazy stuff, man, because at one point in your life you're gonna have to answer some questions. Everybody on earth at some point in our lives we're gonna have to answer. You know what I mean? Answer about the things that we've done. You know what I mean? Whether it's on our deathbed or while we are physically living. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna have to answer, man. What have you been doing? Have what you've been doing, is it been helping the universe? Did it make the world better, or is it just make you and your family better? So we're gonna have to answer a whole lot of questions. Like I said, I've been listening to Jaguar White, and she had a whole lot of information. You know what I mean? I didn't know she was really telling the truth until now. Things really like starting to like fall to what she been saying. So because of that, like I started to believe, what I mean, the music industry really has some evil, dark, evil people behind it. Because if all these things, man, been happening, man, like, and nobody ever said nothing, or really like nobody get in trouble for that in the last 30 to, 25 years, you have like murders out here that haven't been solved, like the Biggie and Tupac murder, like a whole lot of things, man, in the music industry that been they've been sliding under the rug. I'm not sure why. You know what I mean? Who owned the music industry? That's one of the questions that I have to really ask. Who own those platforms, those music industry platform? Where how you doing, Eco? But yeah, who really owns those platforms where some people have the privilege to act up, some people have the privilege to commit murder, some people have the privilege to commit rape and everything. Like, who are these people, like, who allow these things to happen? You know what I mean? Because like everything that is happening, there's always a higher up, right? A higher power, somebody who control the whole ring of whatever's going on. So a lot of time when we see people getting humiliating, getting arrested and stuff like that, so majority of the time, those people are just the puppet, right? The real people behind those crimes or behind those actions, who really own those ring, they're not getting in trouble, man. You don't see them like on TV, because you don't really know them. You know what I mean? The people behind those actions, who sending people, who's paying people like Diddy to do certain things, you don't see them. The people who control the music industry, you don't see them people, man. You know what I mean? You don't see them people in anywhere in television or anywhere. Like you won't see them because they have puppets, man. They have workers. They have people, you know what I mean, to go do their dirty work for them to bring them whatever they want. So why would they be in front of the camera talking crazy? Why would they be in front of the camera acting crazy? You know what I mean? Like you can tell every time you see somebody getting cut up on that, getting arrested, man. He have a boss. His boss is not gonna get in trouble, but he will because he probably the little guy. You know what I mean? So it don't matter how big you are, you know, how famous you are, how big you are. There's somebody that's more famous than you. There's somebody that's bigger than you. There's somebody that's paying you, that's writing your checks. So therefore, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to answer questions, man. You're gonna have to answer questions, and I think that's what a lot of people, famous people, get caught up in. You know what I mean? Because what it says, the bigger the grind, the bigger the responsibility is. You know what I mean? So, how you doing, family? How you doing, man? Nice seeing you again. Nice seeing you, man. Nice always seeing you. How you been, though? How is family doing? Yeah, so a lot of these things happening, man. You know what I mean? The bigger the responsibility, the bigger, you know, you have to grind. The harder the grind, the bigger the, you know what I mean, the actions. And so uh, the more is given, the more is required, right? So if you getting more, a lot more gonna be required from you. That's how it is. So and a lot of these people, they just doing whatever because they have, like I said, they have somebody that pay their checks, right? They pay their paychecks, somebody that paying them. So and then they just doing stuff like, you know what I mean, nobody is bigger than the law, man. You know what I mean, you're not bigger than the law of the universe. Nobody is. So anybody who like do anything, you know what I mean, not according to the law of the universe, gonna have to suffer. You know what I mean? Gonna have to pay for that. And before anybody leave the earth, you gonna pay for what you've done here. You know, that's good, man. That's good. I'm glad that everybody is well. I'm glad that you're well, man. You know what I mean? So it was a big hurricane down this way this week, last week. So everybody's well on our ends, man. Yes, definitely. We are all the universe. Definitely, man. And you know, so that's why like a lot of people, man, they act like we not. And then we following the wrong trend sometimes. You know what I mean? I remember when I was younger, you know, I never been a follower like that. You know what I mean? I'm always been an influencer, man. Like I don't follow people, man. Like, you know, so that's why like I never get caught up in no BS. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get caught up, man, because I don't follow nobody. So I used to do my own thing, man. Like you wanna go get in trouble, go ahead and go get in trouble on your own, fam. I'm not gonna be there with you. You know what I mean? Like when you sit behind bars, I don't wanna be part of that. You know what I mean? I don't wanna be part of that. Like so, and I thank the universe for that because like the universe never put me in a situation that I couldn't handle. That, you know what I mean, I had to deal with the law. Nah, none of that, man. You know what I mean. So I really like I appreciate that for that. You know what I mean. I appreciate the universe, man. At a young age, yes, definitely, man. You know, at one point we might follow some people, but the following had to be to become a leader yourself. You know what I mean? So it's just like if you gain teach, one day you have to be the teacher, right? So that's why I inspired to do, and yeah, I seen things, man. I seen things. I hear things. You know, I love music because I do music myself. But to know that all these things, man, been happening in the music industry is just crazy, man. Like I would never thought, man. A lot of guys in the music industry, you thought that was like, you know, a dude or like a man. They talking gangster, they acting gangster and stuff like that. But all these was like front, man. These guys are actors. You know what I mean? They acting. So like Man, come on, man. Like I heard in the Diddy party, man, a man be dressing as woman. This man be dressing as, you know what I mean, females and stuff like that to be there. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like everything gonna come to light. Nothing that's happening in the dark, man, that don't come out the light though. That's why I like, you know what I mean? That's why you don't. What is the point, man? Do everything straight, so you don't have to pay the consequences later. Be real, you know what I mean? Because we have a lot of fakes in the world. So, and the fact that they've been people that talks about that been talking about that for years, like Jaguar, right? So I guess it's that time. So yes, man. I mean, it's not at all, man. Like it's like it's not at all. Like it's two places, man, for gangsters, bro. Any gangsters will tell you that the real one will tell you. You know what I mean? It's two places. It's either the casket or behind bars, man. Inside casket or behind bars. That's how it always be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we had to be vigilant, man, and we have to be wise enough to understand certain things that we cannot do because there is a law. The universe itself have the law that we all have to follow, man. And if you're not following the law of the universe, you're only following man laws. Even that, you're gonna have to pay. You have to answer for that. You know what I mean? So that's where we at. We lack of education, and a lot of us, like the education to not follow men. Because once you go outside of yourself, like I said before, like I always said, once you go outside of yourself, man, you know what I mean, you losing it. Like you become a madman or a mad woman. You know what I'm saying? Because now you going outside of you, like, you know what I'm saying? So you're doing things that other men's telling you to do. Now you don't have an original idea or original thought because your thought process is by doing things that other people is doing or telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happening in the music industry because like I was heard before that anything, all these things that Puff was doing, he wasn't the one doing it. It's because his handlers or his bosses and stuff like that. So that's mean he have no you know what I mean, no original thoughts. You have no original thoughts. So once you don't have that, somebody will give you a thought. You know what I mean? If you cannot think for yourself, somebody will think for you. You know what I mean? That's where it's at, man. You know what I mean? Everything, man, is within, man. Even Christ say that. The kingdom of God is within yourself. So is the devil. You know what I mean? The devil is within you too. You feel me? The devil is within us as well. So I am God and I am the devil as well. But I feed God instead of the devil. You know what I mean? So I feed the God in me instead of the devil in me. So that's why, like, we have to know that so we don't follow the man, but we get the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge, that's what we need. Don't put no man into the pedestal because once you put a man into the pedestal, you make that man look like they like can't do no harm, they can't do nothing like that, and then later on in life you getting disappointed. You know what I mean? So, and I know for sure like a lot of people got disappointed that Puff get in trouble because a lot of people thought believe in Puff. You know what I mean? So yes, that's why it is. That's how it is, though. That's how it is. You got to. And that's me. We close to the white way. Let's say that we closer to the white way than a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because we have that self knowledge. So and the first African proverb is like know thyself is one of the oldest African proverbs. You know what I mean? Know thyself. If you don't know yourself, you cannot know nobody. You cannot know not even God. You know what I mean? So you cannot know who Christ, who Buddha, who any of these figures are if you don't know yourself because, you know what I mean? So once you know I am God and I am the devil as well, So you're good. You know what I mean? You're good because you're not faking it. You know that, you have anger within yourself and you have love as well. So therefore, we feed the love. You know what I mean? I feed the love. But I know that the anger and the, is inside me as well. So it's self-realization. You know what I mean? Self-realization. So you don't follow anybody but you, man. You know? And sometimes, like we have to see like, okay, which of the beasts that we're going to feed, right? Which of the beasts we're going to feed. And sometimes we have to feed the right beast, man. And the right beast is the light, you know. So it's the good in us. That's the right beast. You know what I mean? Once you know that you didn't create nothing, you shouldn't destroy nothing. You know what I mean? So the only thing, like I always said, like if you listen to music, a lot of hip hop music, you will know that these guys, they talk about a lot of stuff, and in the music there's a lot of parables in the music. So you have to understand the music, understand what they're saying, you know what I mean? And a lot of these guys already know, they telling you the truth in the music, right? They telling us the truth in the music, but because we just bumping our head to the beat, we're not listening to the words, right? We're not listening to the words. And once we start listening to the words, we're like, oh, I shouldn't be listening to that. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be listening to any of that. Because you'll find out, man, because you don't educate yourself enough, you find out that this music that these people are doing is nothing glorified about it. You know what I mean? It's not glorified about it, and these people is not glorified by these people neither. So we glorify a whole lot of people who don't deserve no glorification. You understand? You don't give yourself that much credit. You don't give yourself that much love. You know what I mean? But we giving glorification to other people. You feel me? So yes, 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 bro. Yes. And that happen a lot. That's happening more than often. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah, I don't need it no more, man. Like how I used to, even though like I love music, man. I like I say, I done it myself, and I still, sometimes make beats and stuff. But other than that, man, I listen to audiobooks, bro, about educations, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And even though like I wasn't a big fan of the Bible when I was growing up, but nowadays, I find myself listening to Bible verses more than I listen to, music or comedy or anything else, man. You know what I mean? So that's what I do now, fam. I make sure, man, I have audio books, man, in my car, bro. Like I have Audible, man. You know what I mean? I'm paying for Audible so I can listen to audio books, man, to basically like help me further my education. You know what I mean? Financially, man, and physically. You know what I'm saying? So to learn how to really control any type of energy to be specific. Man, my brother, hey, that's the thing though, man. It's a blessing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That everybody was born in Africa, you was born in the UK, man. It's just different perspective. I feel like, the universe had a different plan, you know what I mean, for you, then the universe had to for your siblings, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, man, take it wisely, learn from them as well, like, and then you have to teach them as well because it's something that that you don't learn, that you know what I mean, they probably haven't, or not even interested in. So The universe give you the opportunities, man, to know two type of world, man. To know the UK one and the African one, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's a blessing, my brother. It's a blessing. Uh Family, I would say family. It's a blessing, family, to even like have those two places that you can refer to, man. You know? So family is a blessing. I'll tell you that, man. You've been to Africa, it's a blessing. I have not been to Africa, but I'm planning. Before COVID-19, me and my wife, man, we had a plan to go visit Egypt. We was going to go visit Egypt, but we didn't get to go because COVID-19 happened. And we planning, man. We planning to go to Africa, man. Have a tour, basically, you know, because some of my families, man, from my families was picked up from the West Africa region, man, and to bring to Haiti. You know what I mean? Some of my ancestors. So half of my ancestors is, you know, from the West Africa, from like, you know, Yemen, Guinea, Togo, Mali, Congo, you know what I mean? Macandal. Like we had like, you know, like in Haiti we had like 101 nation that came, you know, like 101 nation that came. Okay. Okay, yes, 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 man. Blessing, blessing family. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, we had so much in common in this world, man. We don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you always being here, man, dropping knowledge, man. Wherever we at, whether I'm here on this page or I'm at the Conscious Life page, man. You are really educated and you know your stuff. You know who you are. You know the energies, man. And that's a blessing to always have you, bro. Because I feel like whenever you here, man, I'm learning stuff as well. So, and that's the good thing about it, man. That's the fact that like I start going live or doing a lot of videos lately because I'm learning, man. I don't know it all. You know what I mean? I don't know it all. All these things, man, I'm learning. I'm learning about the music industry, life, you know what I mean, in general, people, you know what I mean? So, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a lot, family. I appreciate you a lot. You know, it's always a pleasure. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure, though. But I got to go, man. I know you can't hear me right now. It's raining really bad. So I'm going to holler at you soon, all right? All right, family. Yes, 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 yes. Be safe, man. You too, family. Be safe. I'll hop in another time because it's raining really bad right now.